Hey guys, Gary here, back with another TF2 commentary, playing on King of the Hill Lakeside Final with the Scout. I'm going to let the video play in the background as I explain a couple things. Firstly, why I haven't done a video in a while. Every time I was trying to make a video, well, it first started out, I went camping, I came back trying to get a new mic, and I just missed my day when I was trying to release a video. Then the week after, when I had a video that I was going to get up, I didn't do the voice recording, and then I had to do some work, I had to do a presentation, so I had to get all that out, and it's kind of piled on and on. But I've finally got all that out of the way, and I should be clear from now on. I've actually decided that I'm going to have a day that's like set to release videos on. I think I'm going to go with Wednesday, and maybe like a video every other week, something funny that I've found or done. And I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm trying to commit to making these videos. You may notice that my voice sounds a lot clearer now. It might, I'm not sure. Well, I've got a new mic, so it should be a little better. I'm going to probably test this back to see if it does sound better. One sec. Yeah, it does sound better. Nice. Oh god, I sound like an idiot. Okay, that's enough messing about. I missed a week, and I was going to tell you a story last week of why old people now creep me out. But I kind of missed that opportunity, but I'm still going to tell you that story. I'm going to tell it now. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but if I run out, I'm going to probably just add an extra clip onto the end of this. Okay, so this is what happened. So my mum was getting ready to do some gardening, and she was cleaning out the back garden, and I was helping out, just moving stuff around. I was getting really, really bored. I knew she wouldn't let me just like go back inside and do nothing. So I said, can I go into the front garden and level it out? Because the front garden, it's got this massive lump in it, like a quarter of the ground is just like a foot higher than the rest of the garden. She said yeah, so I went out into the front garden, started digging, and it was about 20 minutes into digging, and I was looking really tired, and this is when it started. One of my neighbours from across the street, this old woman, she saw me digging away, looking tired, so she walked out of her house to the end of the garden and called me over. I mean, I've spoke to this woman before, so I know her a little. I like see her on the way to college and stuff, so I went over and she handed me a can of Diet Coke. I said thanks. I think it was because I was looking tired. I hope so, not just like a pimping thing. I said thanks, and she asked me what I was doing. I said I was just flattening out the garden. I explained it all. I said thanks again, and then she went back into her house. I left and went back to do my gardening, and it kind of only gets weirder from here. I started thinking, if she was watching me before, then she's watching me now, and it's like I was under surveillance. Now, this woman's, she's about 80, but I actually felt a real danger. So I was trying to get that thought out of my mind when this other woman walked past, and she asked me what I was doing. I was trying to be nice, saying, yeah, I was just flattening out the garden, practically everything that I told to the first woman. And then she stopped me, gave me a weird look, and said, I can't remember there being a lump here, which out of context sounds weird enough, but I didn't know what to reply to that with. It was about a 3-second pause, and then she said, yeah, I used to live in the house next to you about 60 years ago, and there was no bump back then. So, you know, me being the social person I am, I was trying to keep the conversation going. Oh, you did? When did you move out? Stuff like that. She said, I lived there for about 2 years, and then moved up the road, then moved back down for about 10 years, and then ended up living with my sister, just stuff like this. Okay, that right then, that was the shorter version. It was about 20 minutes of conversation. It was just painfully in depth, everything she told me. And I was trying to, like, keep, like, making her leave, not like just shouting go, but just like keep trying to see like I'm trying to do work. It sounds awful now, but I really just wanted to like continue digging. So she eventually left. I continued digging, and then I saw her go into her house a little further up the street. Then the first woman came out, the one who from across the street. At this point I thought I may as well try and be as nice as possible. I said, hey, long time no see. I thought at this time that this was a normal thing to say in a joking way. Of course, I spoke to her earlier, so I did see her, but she just gave me a really dead look, which worried me in this current situation. I mean, it could have been a dead look, like literally dead. It became more awkward, so I decided to like try and ask her a question to try and keep the conversation going and get somebody to say something. So I asked, what have you been doing? She said, "Oh, just sitting inside, watching you, waiting for that other woman to leave so we can talk alone." No, really, I swear to God, they were the exact words she used. My face went blank, I was freaking out, and I had nothing to say. So I was just like looking down at my shovel, and I said, "Yeah, you caught me at a really bad time, I need to be getting in." And I was like the Flash, I put everything away in my wheelbarrow, just getting ready to move into the back garden. And she like seemed to be one step ahead of me, she was already like leaving at this point. I was freaked out to shit.